So weird. Recording in silence.
What?
Compared to E9?
Yeah, that is
No,
weird.
because like we're now filming. So if you don't know, this is the podcast.
Yeah.
Two Beards podcast.
Sure.
And we do this series called Pints on YouTube.
Yeah.
We film a lot more of those than we do this.
Like a way a lot more.
So it's just weird now. Like that's become the norm.
Like
This has become the weird thing.
You had me going for a sec. Like, is it more damp in here? Like,
No,
because then I started to believe it. Like, wow, it is really quiet. So I guess that is ingrained in me. Little did I know. So,
do you want to pass me the bottle opener?
oh, sorry, I'm hogging that. Yeah, my bad. To be fair, you set this up. So,
to be fair, I just scattered things around the table,
a lot of fairness going around. Appreciates that.
including a knife, because you were like
Yeah.
confused that I didn't have this knife.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
No.
You're like maybe.
I don't remember. I remember the conversation, but I don't remember being so sure that you did not. Was there a specific
It wasn't
feature?
so that you were like so sure that I did not. It was more of like, do you?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
I have that exact knife.
Yeah. And my personality is just very abrasive and
It was more of just like, see,
right.
I
Exactly.
have
You
knife.
do. You do have. Yes. I'm trying to remember if in my brain there was like a specific feature that I was like, no, that's not yours. Like I don't know if it was like some like a color or even a pattern on the handle that I was like, oh no, it's different. But I
I don't.
me neither.
So we are drinking the Stratascope IPA from Ninkasi. It's a new seasonal. I don't know if you it limited release maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. No, you just
It
told me
says
about
seasonal release. So
it. Yeah.
but it's new. So this is the first one. I
Nice.
don't know. I hate when they first release a beer and
Yeah.
then they call it seasonal, because I think, well, now you have to do this every season, but you haven't done this yet. So like that's a hard commitment. Like what if this sucks?
Yeah, you already know that, oh, next year we're doing this again. But like you said, yeah, if this sucks, that's going to be awkward. And we will call you out on it if we remember.
6.4%,
Yeah.
49 IBUs, featuring predominantly Strata hops. Yeah.
That's nice. Please like, comment, subscribe on the video. Do all that YouTube's bullshit. We're not sponsored by Ninkasi at all. We just enjoy their beer and enjoy talking about beer. And so we like to get the word out about good beer. And so, yeah, you do that. It helps us out a lot. Potentially
You
help
can
them.
just comment for the YouTube algorithm. Literally those words.
Yeah. Please.
Or don't. I don't care.
Whatever.
I really don't care.
Do what you want.
What do you think?
Good. There's a fruitiness aspect to it that I'm not in love with, but the hop, like the bitter, like more earthy hop profile that you're getting up front is really nice.
Yeah, like, so I'm glad that they mentioned it, because I was gonna say apricot.
Mhm.
They bring up peach, and I think that fits in there. They classify it as stone fruits. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Like, I've heard the term before,
Sure.
but I just always go, "Oh yeah, sure," but I don't like know what's a stone fruit.
Don't even know if I've seen it before or not.
So I'm gonna look that up,
Yeah.
and then. But I agree with the apricot thing. That's
Yes.
pretty standard of Ninkasi, in my opinion. They like the more earthy stone fruit types.
Yeah.
So kind of makes sense.
Yeah. It looks like a peach.
Well, that says it's a drupe.
Sure.
I don't know what that means either.
Not a stone fruit. Look at right down there. I see that. Or stone fruit. So
Stone fruit or droop
they are apparently synonymous.
is in I don't know what that word is. Indecent. Indecent. It's an indecent fruit.
This fruit will flash you all the time.
In which an outer fleshy part surrounds a single shell of hardened endocarp with the seed inside. These fruits usually develop from a single carpel and mostly from flowers with superior ovaries.
What a whore.
Does that mean like a cherry is a stone fruit? There's probably, here's some examples.
Yeah, it looks, Yep.
Cherries, there you go.
That is fun.
Peach, mango, nectarine, apricot.
So when they say, because those are all very different flavors.
Yeah.
Can they be a little more specific with other than stone fruit then?
I think apricot and peach is probably.
Oh yeah, apricot is one. Yeah, I was like totally reading over that.
Yeah, they said apricot and peach dance with passion fruit and grapefruit atop a light dank platform to create a powerful geometry that's ready to dazzle from with. You kind of lost me on the geometry part, but
they lost me early on with the grammar part. That now knowing what stone fruits are,
okay,
I see what they did there.
Yeah,
that makes a lot more sense.
So now you're with it.
Yeah. Neato. Yeah, very, and I'm with you, and I'm glad I'm glad you put, the phrase apricot to it. I'm glad that they call it out as well, because, once knowing that, I'm like, oh yeah, Jesus Christ, that's like all I'm fucking tasting other than the hops. So, which, it's nice. It's a nice flavor. Just keep it down a little.
Well, I think it's so Ninkasi. If you haven't had any of their beers before, you should definitely check them out. But they are. They got a taste to all their beers, and this very much is that. Like they pretty much standard dark orange, kind of got a thickness to it on the fruit level. I always drink Ninkasi like in the fall, winter, and I could definitely drink this in the fall, which is weird because it's like just becoming summer.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, I'm with you.
I got mixed feelings on this one, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm curious if that like apricot is just solely from the hops. The way that they put this, they make it sound like it's solely strata hops that they used in this guy.
No.
Okay.
It's not.
Oh, I see that now.
Yeah, on their website, it says that they use Strata, Nugget, Amarillo, Centennial, and Citra. So I'm guessing it's just Strata hop forward.
Yeah.
But
which actually, the first taste that I had, I thought it was kind of citrusy. And so I'm sure what it is the combination of Citra and something else, if not all other things going on, that it creates like the illusion of apricot. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Again, citrus is just like, and like, it was just the first flavor that I got.
I mean, there are floaties, so like it's, I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, there's a lot going on. It's nice though. I do really like this. I also think this is a beer that I'll enjoy more as I drink more. I think it's just I just didn't have an expectation for it. And then kind of jarring just because like how fruit forward it is.
I think when I drank one, I've drank one before the podcast, like yesterday or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking what would go well with this to help kind of brighten it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Lime.
Like in the beer.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd be curious to try it. I don't know if I agree with you though.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay. It's been a while. I think I think I would just rather have some sort of food with it, though. I don't know.
Let me guess, a burger?
I would never kick a burger out of bed, so sure. All beer is good with burgers. What's the verdict?
Not bad.
Yeah. Is it preferable?
I think doing like a lime wedge would probably be the way to go.
Okay.
Get a little more aromatic in there.
That makes sense.
Is it preferable? I don't know.
Well, I mean, okay,
Maybe a few more tastes.
Okay, sure. By lime wedge, you talking about in the beer or on the rim?
Yes.
Okay. Squeeze and then rim it.
Yeah, you like cut a little bit into it, put it on there, and then you just when you get the beer, then you just
sure, like a Corona.
Yeah.
It gets served at the top of the bottle, but like you
don't leave it there.
Yeah, you finger it. So, all right, yeah, I'll fuck a boot. That's lime juice, all right.
Maybe you should drink some of that first. And
this?
Yeah.
What the fuck is it?
You already drank some, so it's fine.
I didn't drink some.
It's fine. Drink a little bit first.
Of the juice?
Yes.
Why?
And then drink the beer.
Why?
Tasting experience.
I don't want to do this.
Trust me.
No, that's why I'm doing it. But it's not lime juice.
No.
What is it?
That's my cordial.
What do these words mean?
You tried some of my cordial like 2 days ago.
So this just is a drink?
No.
Well, then I don't understand what's happening anymore.
That is lime juice, sugar,
Yep.
water,
Okay.
and citric acid
Oh. It's very delicious.
to create a very tart juice
But sweet.
thing called a cordial.
Interesting. Never heard of that ever. It is very good. This makes more sense than a squeezed lime in my brain so far.
Okay.
I mean, even after kind of mixing them in my mouth.
Well, how was it? How was it mixing in your mouth? Like, was it good? I already got some in mind. So
I think it's good.
I think it might be better that way than in your beer. So
Yeah, back and forth action. Because I left it. I did. It wasn't like a drink. It was like a leave it in my mouth and then drink that kind of thing. So
now that I'm having more of it, I'm like starting to come out a little bit.
Okay.
The lime is starting to play.
sure. Well, yeah.
I mean, maybe it could just be mixing up in there a little bit too. So
that
I
makes
don't know.
sense. I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah, do it. So the other thing, like, I don't know, geometric summer seasonal release. I don't think I get behind apricot.
I'm with you. This is more of a fall beer for me.
Yeah,
and it's like a nice, like, hey, so long summer, here's fall, but like we're easing you into it.
like if this was released September,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, but end of June,
Nah.
I don't see it. I don't see me being like, need to pick up some Stratascope for the lake.
Yeah, no. If you're going for a beer along these lines, I think I maybe I'm, biased, but I think you go more Stone Delicious IPA.
Yeah.
You go the more like classic West Coast, like California, more orangey IPA.
I think so too. Tangerine even.
Sure, yeah, and like you can fuck with shit to like make it different still. Like, it doesn't have to just be like your average, run of the mill, just California IPA, but just shoot for more of that than something like this.
Yeah, I mean, I and it doesn't even have to be citrusy. Like we could. There's a lot of different beers that we talk about being like classics for this time of year. Like daisy cutter.
Oh
It's very grassy. There's like it's
Hell
not
yeah.
very citrusy, but
No.
like perfect for like spring, summertime.
Oh fuck yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna have my dad mail some like ASAP.
so like you don't even have to go the citrusy route, but it just like all those kind of things put you in the headspace of like refreshing
Yeah.
summer out in the sun. This headspace for me is like, hoodie kind of weather.
Yep.
And that's not, and I'm not complaining about it. Like I love hoodies. I'm wearing one right now.
I almost said, but not in the summer. Oh fuck.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's short sleeves. It's a little different. But
Sure. And it's you keep your house nice and cool.
yes.
So that's a big point.
Yeah, it's 60. Well, it's probably like 71 in here, but
Sure. Yeah. But let's make it a point that hasn't been brought up yet, that maybe if you're keeping up with the world, you could do the math. But it was or will be. Okay, no, but it was over 100 today. And that's fucking hot, man.
yeah.
That's fucking hot for anywhere. That's fucking balls to the walls hot for the PNW.
Yeah.
So
I'm blessed to be able to wear my hoodie.
yeah, no, absolutely. My brother, I had him check the temp of our AC like an hour or two ago, and he said it was reading 80 degrees in the house. Not amazing, but yesterday wasn't as hot as today, and it was reading hotter yesterday.
Okay, so it's doing some work.
It's doing some work. I sealed up the windows last night a little better around the AC because it's this weird phenomenon. I mean, I don't know. It's not weird. It actually just makes sense. But so what it does is it sucks the outside air from the hose, and so as it's doing that, though, if that little outlet there isn't sealed up properly, it's just also sucking in hot air through the cracks.
Yeah,
and it's just made it hot as fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, bought some. I don't know what I'm sure it has a specific name, but like air duct, because I don't want to call it duct tape because it's not. It is, but it isn't. It's like actual duct tape.
Yeah.
Not just the silver or the gray shit.
What's flex tape?
Yeah, it's basically that.
Flex tape.
It's basically flex tape.
So
apparently it's working good.
Now you can,
not die.
build a boat out of it.
Fuck yeah. Can't wait for
Doesn't
that.
he do that? Like cut a boat in half and then uses flex tape?
He literally cuts a hole in it and then flex tapes a door to the bottom of the fucking boat. Like, I don't know why it had to be a door, but he puts a door there.
That man.
That's some Billy Mays shit.
I saw a picture on the internet yesterday of a man who took a detachable truck bed cab thing, and he turned that into a boat.
It's amazing.
He attached a small motor to it. Turned that into a boat, and someone was like yelling at him.
Why do people do these things?
That's illegal. And he's like, fuck you, I do what I want. It's like, that's true. He does do what he wants. Like, respectable.
Like, people wouldn't yell at him if he was just on a plank of wood in the water.
Yeah.
So why is this any different?
I don't know. It's not like he's hurting anyone.
No, I don't get that.
Here, this is illegal because you're doing something that you might hurt yourself doing. So we made it illegal.
Yeah, I just don't. Well, even just the thought behind registering a recreational boat makes no fucking sense to me. Like, I get it. I don't like it. I may not agree with it. In fact, I don't. But I get that you have a reason for registering cars.
I don't get that, but
well, I get they have reasons where they're like, because allegedly this money goes to pay for the roads and workers who do shit and all this other bullshit that just isn't true. But I'm just saying, like, they have reasons, right?
Sure.
What the fuck are you doing with water? You don't rebuild water. It falls from the fucking sky, okay? There's no upkeep needed. There's no one to do nothing. So why?
Well, they got to pay the salaries of the people giving tickets to people.
Oh, right. Of course.
And then depending on the lake, there is like fish restocking.
Oh gosh, yeah.
But I don't know.
Fuck out of here.
Just
You want the fish restocked? Fucking restock them yourself.
just like charge to use the lake,
Right.
or
Sure.
the park, or whatever.
Yeah. Private property, and if you would let me to go on it, I have to pay a fee. That makes sense. It's your land.
Yep.
I get that.
Well,
But charging me to have my boat that I bought already? What?
I mean, like, why not have you register your longboard?
Sure. Right.
Because you use the road. Oh, and then also,
Can go as fast as a car.
let's just make it illegal to longboard because you might hurt yourself doing it. Thoughts?
Santa Barbara has done that.
Yep.
Fucking asshole.
Santa Barbara is an interesting place.
If it weren't so beautiful, I tell you, man.
Dude, there's a lot of money there.
It's
There's
insane.
a lot
It
of money
is
there.
Fucking nuts, man. I mean, it's all property tax, right? Like, is what it is. Because the houses there are just fucking nuts.
It's crazy.
I mean, that whole area. I'm assuming that. Dude, do you know what county that is?
No.
Because I'm assuming they're the same county as Malibu and like Thousand Oaks because they're all like right there. But holy shit, man.
Isn't it more north, though?
Yeah. I think Malibu's a little further that way,
Yeah.
but not by a lot. Oh, actually,
Like a
little bit
good
more than-
amount.
Actually, more than I thought. Like Malibu very well could be LA County.
Yeah. I don't know. This doesn't have counties, and there's probably a map for that, but I don't know how to use Google
Not
Maps
on
for
Google.
counties.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, they got some nice money there.
Yep. That's crazy.
I do recommend everyone do the one all the way up.
What?
The PCH.
Oh, okay. I'm like, the one what?
The one.
The one. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good drive.
That would be pretty
It's a
rad.
good drive.
Is that the Golden Gate Bridge or no? Is that a different one that crosses over?
I think, I don't know.
Because it like changes, but is the same at one point.
Yeah, I think,
Like it technically is, but it also isn't. It's like the 101 and the one.
yeah, because
Okay.
they converge.
Okay, I see.
But I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's on that road.
Okay, fair enough. Nice.
So basically,
How long did it take you to do that?
I think I did 3 days.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, I was like not going slow, so.
Sure. Yeah, of course. I mean,
Or college student.
that's also fair.
So
I just mean like you probably like what only stopped like for one night, or did you stop both nights?
I think I did 2 nights.
Okay.
And like I stopped along the way at tons of places,
Sure.
and beaches and stuff. so.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, I've got about like 4 or 5 hours in me tops to like go straight without stopping. Other
Yeah.
than like I gotta stretch my legs just even for like 10 minutes.
One time we did LA back home in a day, and that was
That's a lot.
a painful one.
Yeah.
Don't recommend doing that.
Was that like close to 20 hours?
I think it's 14.
14? Okay. A little better.
Something like that.
Still.
Yeah, not not fun.
Yeah, no, I get that, man. I've done Florida from Illinois just in the day, and it's like about like 19 or
Yeah.
20, and
Yikes.
fuck, yeah, it's just that's rough doing it all in one go. I mean, granted, I was a lot younger at the time, so I think energy wise, it was much more doable.
I don't think I could do so. Here to LA, 17 hours and 18 minutes.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, not great.
no, definitely not. Not again. Not at this age, honestly.
No.
Just can't anymore.
I'm not sure that I would do it.
I was gonna ask you, like, would you take a week to do the one?
Yeah.
I mean, that's obviously like a commitment PTO wise, but
Yeah, I would do that. But I also like wouldn't do the whole, like, unless I had like a car camping setup, I wouldn't do like car camping or anything. Like, might do like camping once or twice, but I would probably do more like Airbnb
okay.
type stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, because when Renee and I drove from Illinois to out here, we just like tent camped the whole way out. We did like, was it? Well, actually, it wasn't that bad. We did a one leg to South Dakota, and I think we just like chilled in the car that night because it was like, there's no like beautiful, real nice places to stop out there. So it was like, all right, we'll just sleep in the car tonight. And then the next leg, taking a day in Yellowstone area. And then I think we did like 2 days, 2 nights in Glacier. So, I mean, breaking it up that way, it's so doable. And especially if you have more than one person in a car. Because I think our longest leg was like 8 hours. And so it's like, yeah, you split that between 2 people. It's just a piece of cake.
Yeah, I don't mind doing the driving thing. It's just, for me, it's really the, like, you know, planning for camping and, like, I can't do car camping unless I have a good setup. Like, I just don't sleep. So, like, that was the other thing. It's when I did the 3 days up the one.
Yeah.
I hardly slept, like, at all. Those 3 days.
Right. Yeah. You really, I mean, you pretty much had your whole life packed in your tiny ass fucking BMW. So it's like you're sleeping like on a straight up seat, barely reclined.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's rough. Yeah. Because if you had even just a tent, that makes it all that much more doable. And being a poor college student doesn't help either.
No, not really.
But
hey, survived.
True. Very true. Great times. I would like to do something like that, even if it was like just down to like Redwoods. Like that's pretty doable. I'm assuming that's like 10 hours maybe.
Yeah, probably like something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, like 10, 12 hours, somewhere in here, right?
No, even more north. That's
Is
like
it?
in the top left corner, I think. I'm pretty sure.
I know Reading is 8 hours. Reading's like...
really? That's
Reading's very doable.
Yeah, look at that top left. I think it's like a tiny little section up there, I think.
I have search functionality.
Truth. It's not
one
being
word?
Nice, I guess. It's still being a dick to you, though. It's a fucking national park. Like, what the shit?
Oh, so it's like east of Reading.
Okay,
so,
I see.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
so
yeah, I was thinking it was more northwest.
So there you go.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Easy.
Nothing.
But yeah, Reading's easy. It's an easy drive.
Yeah. Plus gorgeous,
And hey,
I imagine.
you can stop in Eugene. Kind of. It's not an easy stop, but you can do it.
You can go like 2 hours out of your way.
It's not that bad, but it's
well,
not.
I'm thinking like a there and back onto your path.
Yeah, it's
Probably
just not.
about.
It's not like. It's not ideal. It's not that. Is it here? So right where this thing is.
They're not making it easy. I know it's west of Portland. But what the fuck?
Don't know. Yeah, that is Eugene. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So never mind. That's really not that far. That's right on. It's on the way.
Yeah, it's on the way, but like you got to go over here.
Sure.
Somewhere over here.
But I was thinking 2 hours out of the way when it's 20 minutes out of the way.
Yeah. It's just not like a
right off the highway type deal.
Yeah.
I get it. Nice. Yeah, I was talking with Renee, and I would like to do, even if it were just like a weekend trip sometime. Take like one day off work and just do like a weekend, like drive somewhere, like take like an 8-hour road trip somewhere and then camp for a couple days.
Ew.
I don't know.
Spokane.
Yeah. Rather just keep driving.
Hey, in like a month, there's a Spokane camping trip. Libertarian Party of Washington. Includes a range day.
Couldn't fucking go literally anywhere else.
I mean, Spokane's not.
It's cool. It's
the
cool.
worst.
Yeah, it's not. It's just so far from normal civilization.
Yeah. And it's like it's on so like it's like 4.5 hours ish from here. Which is like getting to the point where it's like pretty inconvenient.
Yep.
Like 3.5, you're like, that's a far drive,
I think it's even longer than that.
but I can do it.
I think it might be like 5 or 6.
Spokane?
Yeah, because I'm thinking like Yakima is like 3 hours, right?
Yeah.
And it's like way the fuck out there from there.
Like Yakima is like, okay, we're getting far, but
Exactly.
it's doable. 4.5.
Oh, okay, 4.5. Oh, right, because Yakima got to dip all the way down.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah,
Still, yeah.
Yakima, you're like
4.5.
doable. That's long. It's a far drive.
Yeah,
But doable.
you're right.
4.5, you're like,
I don't really want to be here.
yeah, we're kind of pushing it.
Yeah.
But Coeur d'Alene's great. Sandpoint, just north of Spokane. Great.
Okay.
Love those areas. Yeah, Spokane isn't, and because you're getting into like the Idaho Lake River area, it's not just pure
That's true.
desert flat. Like it's a little bit nicer.
That's true. Yeah, when we drove through Idaho, that little tip of Idaho is very pretty.
Yeah.
So I think, because I took the sip of it, I had a lot less in mind than yours, and I think it like blends with the apricot really well. I think you just
Yeah.
had too much in yours, maybe.
I think so. I think that might be the case.
Yeah, because it actually softened the apricot and made this beer better.
Yeah, it adds a nice little tartness to brighten it up.
Yeah.
Just turns it from a Pacific Northwesterner to Northern Californian.
Love it.
It's got a little bit better of a mood going.
I do enjoy that. That's nice. That's happy. Oh,
The apricot's like very much like respect you, but keep your distance.
exactly.
Keep it down.
You just keep it down. It's nice.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what it tastes like now that we had the lime in it.
Yep.
Oh, are we gonna fucking hate this now? We'll see.
Quite possible. That will make the rating a little skewed because, yeah, I might have liked it more at first before knowing what it tasted like with lime.
We should break down
Yeah.
orange, haze, floaties. It's pretty straightforward.
Very like a
Fluffy head.
florally and earthy smell I'm getting. I don't really get the fruitiness in the smell. Yeah, it's just me.
No.
So you get the fruitiness, but it's not a lot.
No, I just can you close your eyes and just pretend you're at a Zell's and there's fried chicken cooking in the back. Tell me this beer doesn't smell like fried chicken.
I don't think I could accurately say that.
But you're not like, no, you're like, I would never want to say that either, but like, I'm not going to say no.
I'm not gonna say no. I just don't want to say yes. So I'll leave it at that.
Have you ever had an IPA that smells like fried chicken?
This could be a first. This could be a
I
first.
feel like I'm not gonna write that one down.
Yeah. It's a fun thought. It's a fun thought.
Thoughts?
Fried chicken?
Fried chicken? Question mark? We'll just throw it out there.
Sure.
Question mark,
Yeah, I appreciate it. Jace is very clearly apricot, yeah.
Apricot. Apricot peach.
What the fuck is going
Yeah,
on?
you're struggling.
Apricot? Nailed it.
Okay. I would say soft, earthy.
You can get down that. Yep.
A little Diglett.
Love that. Love that. Oh, shit.
I want to play Pokemon Stadium.
Same. I actually was trying to get a Game Boy Color, and they're expensive now.
I believe it.
Like, even used ones, I'm spending a lot more money than I'm kind of really willing to dish out for a fucking Game Boy, you know? Like, people are wanting like $100 for some Game Boys. A lot of people are asking for like $200 on some. Like, for what's weird is the Game Boy Colors and the Game Boy Advance are expensive but reasonable. The Game Boy SPs are like $250. I'm like, just no. Like, just no. There's no reason for it. That was the good one. Pokemon Stadium 2.
Was 2 the good one? I couldn't remember.
2 is the good one. 2 is when it was like you.
I think you're right.
Like you did good with the first one, and then you just hit your prime on the second one. And then I don't think they made another because they couldn't replicate perfection.
Do they both have the mini games as well?
Yeah.
I remember playing all the mini games.
Yeah, those were fun. Remember that shit? That shit was great. The little Game Boy expansion pack to get your Pokemon.
Yep.
Oh god, it was so good. I wonder, like, there's no way that that'll work with the new versions of Pokemon, right? Like, it'll probably just like tweak out and be like, no.
I don't know.
Like, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I wonder what it would do. I feel like it would just say no. Because it's either something it recognizes or it doesn't, you know? Like, I'm thinking it's old technology, so it's just like, do I recognize this or don't I? So, I'm interested. But that's the thing, too, is the Pokemon games aren't, like, overly expensive. Like, you get, like, the gold, the silver, or even, like, red and blue versions. Like, you could get them for, like, $10. It's just the actual fucking Game Boys that you're having to dish out money for. And I found this fuck. He's selling like Tetris and like some other like rando games like that with a Game Boy Color, and he's like $80. And I'm like, okay, well, this is I'm an adult, and this is a Game Boy, okay? And you're also selling it with 5 other games. So let's say that these piece of shit games are $8 each. I'll pay you $40 for the Game Boy. I don't want your shit games.
Yeah.
And he's all like, nah, don't want to split them up. I'm like, fuck off, but fine.
I'm kind of mad that they would remake Pokemon Snap.
Why are you mad? It could only be better, right?
But not Stadium.
Oh, okay. All right, now I'm tracking.
Like, I'm with you. I would also play Pokemon Snap.
Yeah, I would fuck with that for sure. Oh, man, because there were like tricks. Like, and the one thing I loved about these games back then is they didn't tell you how to play. They're just like, here you go.
Dude, that was the craziest thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing you had to find out. You had to throw an apple at the fucking Charmanders, and they just like, man, your fucking camera was jizzing all over them. It was so good.
Yeah,
that's a great shot. That's nice. Like, how do you get that? You like throw blue Stardust at them? It's crazy. That's good shit.
I want to get a Switch.
I was just about to say, my brother got a Switch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Pokemon,
oh, wait, I did see that.
Pokemon Shield. So good.
Great.
It's so great. And this is kind of what made me think of it, is the tutorial's annoying and a bit long. Like, they're telling you where to go and telling you how to get there for a little too deep into the game. Like, I'm like already like 2 gyms in, and they're still telling me what to do.
What happened to the option of do you want a tutorial?
That's what I'm saying. And that's the other thing.
Because then you'd have the best of both worlds. Because
Yeah.
it'd be like people like us were like, we're Pokemon veterans.
Yeah, I know what I'm fucking doing. I get it. I get 3 choices, fucking grass, fire, and water, okay? I got
And
it.
the other thing they changed too, right, was that your rival now picks like the worst choice.
Dude,
That's like upsetting because
that's, oh my God.
when you go too fast through things, you would be like, "Oh shit, my rival's
rival.
fighting. I'm not ready for this fight
Yeah.
because I only know fucking Ember and I'm fighting a Squirtle. Like I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I'm fucked."
Dude, oh my God. I'm getting to the point where it's finally getting harder, but I'm 4 gyms in and it's taken that long for me to catch up. Like I did all this training. So another weird part is you're working in a 3-dimensional space, but the majority of the time you can't control your camera. You just have this one view that you're moving throughout. And so, but when you go into the wild area, then you can move your camera around. Does not make sense to me at all. Don't really understand it. I'm just glad that they let you move your camera around at some point. But yeah, when you're like in normal cities with gyms and shit like that, it's like you have a fixed camera and it's a little obnoxious. So on the rival part, it's fucking weird because they went a little too lefty with the game too. And the majority of the time you don't notice it, but every now and then you're like, so your rival is your best friend, actually. Not your rival at all. I don't think they know the definition of really rival at all.
Yeah,
They're trying to make it like, everyone has to
friendly
be
competition.
Oh, let's be friends. Oh, rival friend. Fuck out here. He picks the Pokemon that you're best against. So he picks grass type because you're obviously picking fire type.
So your best friend's a fucking idiot.
He's a dumb fuck. And he's all crying and bitching and moaning about how he sucks. And they're like, of course you suck. You fucking pick grass, you idiot. Like, who fucking picks grass? Sure. Chicklet, whatever that
That's
one
what I
is.
was gonna say, chickpea or whatever.
Yeah, that one was cool.
Rhyme,
yeah, pretty cool. And I'm like, hey, you're not like you're fucking up, but like you still didn't make a bad choice.
Let's be honest, no one fucking picked Bulbasaur.
Exactly. Bulbasaur is a bitch. He was one that you wanted to catch just to say that you caught him.
Yeah.
You're not picking him ever. But then you have this other person who should be your rival, who is a dick, but they're like they use like fairy type and dark type Pokemon who are just like still kind of easy to beat.
Yeah, those people are weirdos too. Like just being normal.
Exactly. Right.
Fucking Pokemon trainer.
Exactly. Like have like electric type. Like that's kind of a funky one. It's normal. It's cool. Yeah. And then no Team Rocket. They're Team Yell, and they are cheering on other trainers, and they're like, they kind of do like little petty punk stuff, but like their thing is like, oh, we're not bad guys, we're cheering on our challenger that we like the most. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, what happened to like destruction of the planet and
Trying to kidnap my Pokemon.
it's cool.
Yeah, like so they went a little too
asshole.
lefty. Yeah, they're trying to be nice with everybody, and I'm like, no, you need a dick because that also teaches good lessons to kids too. Don't be a dick because you're gonna get beat.
They just need to go the opposite direction in the next one. They just need to go too hardcore.
Like make it for the older generation, who grew up with it and are now adults. I agree. This is totally off topic ish, but they apparently that's what they're doing. They're rebooting iCarly, at least for a season.
Yeah,
but it's all like adult driven. They're like, we swear and we drink, and it's like, okay, all right, that's a good way to do that.
I just wasn't into iCarly, so I really don't. give a fuck.
Sure, but you can at least support the way that they're going about rebooting it.
Maybe.
Like if it was a show that you liked as a kid, if they were to redo it, it's kind of nice to do it a little bit more grown up because you're grown up, and it would be dumb to make it nostalgic. I don't know.
I'd have to see it.
Sure.
I'd have to see it.
Sure.
Because I can see it being like grown up, but still really dumb.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Perfect example.
So
you're like trying to make new fans, but it's not nostalgic for these new fans. So like, stop trying to make it nostalgic for them. like make it just better, more geared towards, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Feel?
I felt like it was kind of, let me get one more go at this here. Yeah, it kind of has a creamy feel to it.
I think that's my description for cloudy.
Okay. I'll allow that.
Cloudy / creamy.
I'll allow that. Yeah, I like cloudy though.
The cloudy adds a little more ambiguity.
Well, and plus,
because it's not like syrupy,
and it doesn't have a creamy taste.
Yeah,
it's like this, like, and I don't want to say hazy because then that kind of gives this like conception of it being like super juicy, and it's not juicy at all. So, some
amalgamation of all of those words.
Sure. And I like your dry, like a dry finish. That's nice.
Yeah,
totally agree with that. And I'm partial to a beer that has a dry finish.
Yeah. You like a dry finish?
Which is ironic. Did I say that word?
No.
I felt like I said a word. Anyways. Yeah. Any critique? Do you want to go for critiques for it? Or do you feel like we kind of like just kind of talked about it throughout?
That in the beginning. Yeah. I don't really have any other major points.
Yeah, I get that. All right, I'm good.
I'm good.
All right.
What are you giving this?
I'm gonna go 3.9.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it is a really good beer. I think it's unfortunate the time of year they're releasing it at, like you stated. I don't want to quite say 4 because I think the small changes that would make are very noticeable. And so, but at the same time, I don't know. I think they are that. I think they're smaller changes. Like I said, the first thing when I had them, like the fruitiness is a little in my face.
Yeah.
But other than that, like it's really nice. It's got a nice bitter profile. It's not like overly thick or too sweet. So
yeah, I could definitely see where you're coming from. I'm at a 3.25.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna kind of foil your idea a little bit because I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like if you put it in the concept of a fall release, there's not a lot that you would tweak to make this a really solid beer.
Sure.
It's a summer release for me, and it's got like this whole geometric vibe. And I just like, for me, I'm thinking like very bright, happy, and this just doesn't hit that. So it's like, to me, it's like, it's a good beer. You know what you were going for. It just doesn't match with the other experience. And I think those experiences are also important. Like those, like the context that you put your beer in is framing the beer in someone's mind. So to me, that's where they miss the mark. So
yeah, we talk about that all the time.
But yeah, to your point, like if this is your style of beer, though, if you like more of the stone fruit kind of drier, creamier beers, you'll probably really like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I just wouldn't personally drink this in the summer.
Yeah, no, I get that. My hypothesis is holding up. I am enjoying this more now than when we first started.
And I will say, if they did something funky with lime and this flavor profile, I do think it would be really good. I think you could make it a little more brighter, a little more tart.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
And it would just give this a little more dynamic. They talk about the dancing of the peach and the apricot with the mango and the grapefruit, and that dynamicism isn't really there. There's no evolution from like a drier apricot to a juicy grapefruit. That doesn't really exist for me.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know. I think from that description, even there's a lot of tweaking that needs to go in this beer to really get it to that point.
No, 100%, and I absolutely couldn't agree with you more. And it to your point, like that it seems like you're making without saying really is they set forth a concept and they really didn't hit the concept at all.
No.
Like
They hit a good
little
beer.
bit. Yeah. So what?
They hit a good beer.
Oh, right, exactly. Yes, great beer. It's very tasty. But yeah, the concept that they set forth, they really completely missed the mark on that. And so I don't know if it's so much like because I could see this happening. I could see them making a good beer and then them giving it to someone saying, "Hey, make a blurb for this. Make a graphic for this. Do your thing." And that guy just is not a taste expert. He didn't know what the fuck he was tasting, and he just wrote this up. And they're like, "Yeah, grammatically that looks great. Send it out."
That looks cool.
Yeah, exactly. So I could see that being the thing too. So yeah, it's just kind of this weird in between where I think we both like it, and I think we both see its ups and downs to it.
Yeah.
So,
well, like we said, YouTube things, or if you have any feedback for us, or if you just your thoughts about this beer, if you picked it up or not.
Yeah.
If you're not in Oregon or Washington area, you probably need to look at like a Total Wine, Bevmo, Benny's kind of beverage shop to find them. They're not like the most widespread beer. Yeah. But if you do stumble across it, they're pretty worthwhile. Any of their beers, honestly. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
They're Prismatic, on the other hand. Perfect summer beer.
Honestly, that's
perfect.
The go-to. Just pick some of that up.
All right. Podcast in a couple weeks-ish, probably. And then if you want to hear about Tacoma beer, check out our YouTube series, Pints.
Every week. Every Sunday.
Every Sunday. Laters.
See ya.